Why is this important? It converts an outright refusal into a controlled experiment, giving stakeholders a chance to prove the value of their idea. Experiment with these actionable tips. Propose a 2 week, like a mini project or even a sandbox environment where smaller versions of the request can be trailed with minimal resources. Here's an example. Let's say a product owner wants a complex AI feature. You negotiate to create a small pilot that runs only a portion of the actual AI logic on a subset of users for 2 weeks. If the metrics look promising, you consider full integration in the next phase. Point number 7, empower the team to say no. Instead of centralizing all refusals through the project managers, empower, train, motivate your team to address out of scope asks. This spreads responsibility and prevents bottlenecks. Why is this important? A unified team stands on boundaries, strengthens project discipline, and ensures faster responses to off-track demands. Experiment with these actionable tips. Provide each team member a mini strategic no checklist that they can use whenever a stakeholder suggests something outside the current plan. Here's a good example. There's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'll note it down. However, we're currently in the final testing phase and the scope is already locked per our project schedule. I recommend a formal change request so we can evaluate it for the next actual release. Point number 8, reverse the ask. See, invite requesters to walk through the project constraints themselves, time, scope, cost, quality, even resources to understand the full implications of adding this new item. Why is this important? This approach often leads stakeholders to self-adjust their requests, making them see firsthand the complexity behind what they're actually asking. Experiment with these actionable tips. Politely say, if you were in my role, how would you handle the budget or schedule to accommodate this request? Here's a good example. Let's say a sales manager insisted on adding a CRM integration mid-project. You respond, from your viewpoint, which existing tasks would you drop or delay to fit this into the actual timeline? See, now the sales manager ends up acknowledging the risk of delaying an already promised core feature, and it decides to wait until the next iteration. Well, family, as you know, if you stayed this long, I truly appreciate it. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. The question isn't about will you say no, but rather will you choose it consciously and strategically? The most respected project managers aren't the ones who make everything happen at any cost. They're the ones who tell the truth about what's possible and then consistently deliver on their promises. So how do you make the no your leadership advantage? Number 1, acknowledge and appreciate. Show you value new ideas, even if you can't accept them too. Clarify the actual impact, reveal exactly how the request impacts scope, cost, timelines, and resources. 3, offer alternatives. Turn a flat no into a constructive conversation. And number 4, get a decision. Don't let the discussion hang. Determine the path forward. And number 5, my favorite, documentation beats conversation. Make the outcome transparent so there's no confusion later. I just need you to remember this, family. A thoughtful no can actually enhance trust, maintain alignment, and ensure you and your team can say yes to what truly matters. Embrace it, use it, and watch your project thrive.